So, my question for Father Adam today, which I'm just springing on him this moment, is what does the term reconciliation mean?
It means the restoration of a relationship which before was estranged.
How does that apply to our relationship with Jesus?
Okay. Well, St. Paul tells us that God was in Christ reconciling the world to himself. Jesus is the instrument by which we are reconciled to God. The human condition, in its false independence from God, in its notion that it can be its own God, is one that is estranged. That's the natural state of being. While I would say we are not born guilty, we are born, all of us, into a condition which is estranged from God, and there are many, many manifestations of that estrangement. Because when we are cut off from God, we are cut off from the only source of our own true life. When we're cut off from God, we cannot even be ourselves. And the coming of Jesus Christ, the incarnate Son of God, is an apocalyptic invasion in which God in Christ comes to seek, find, and save his own. And the cross of Christ is a key, indispensable part of that reconciliation. We are reconciled by the self-offering of God in Christ for us. He, as St. Paul said, he who knew no sin became sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. It's this great exchange, but it's based on God's own rescue operation, where God himself, in the person of the incarnate Son Jesus, becomes utterly one with us, taking upon his own pure self the sin of the world. So when we are restored to God in Christ, we have an intact, healthy, two-way relationship. In one sense, it's a done deal, it's accomplished. In another sense, we're growing into what that means throughout the whole course of this life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.